Alright, what's going on, everybody? So welcome back to iJevin's Patreon server. So we are here near the lake area, I guess you call it. So what I am working on now is I actually want to build a dock. And I'm also going to build a nice big boat right here to kind of finish off the dock area. And like right here, I kind of want to put like a little fisherman's shack type thing. So got a couple things that we're going to be working on this episode. So before we get started, I'm going to give you a little rundown of what's been added. Zombie? I heard somebody yelling. I think I know what's up. Anyway, so last time we had the blacksmith shop here. So we added this little tavern, I guess you'd call it here. Got a couple tables here. Got a bar with quote bar stools. And then up top we got a couple beds. Because usually like inns and taverns and stuff like that have beds upstairs. So the next building that we have is the super smelter. So we got that taken care of. And I think I know where these guys are yelling from. And we don't have any creepers, I'm not worried about it. We've gotten a couple, not a lot, but we are seriously just about out of rockets. I have maybe just over a stack. I've got the 50 here, and then I've got another stack in reserve, and then that's it. So yeah. So it's going to be an issue here shortly. Speaking of issues, I'm not 100% sure how he appeared up there. Yeah, we have to take care of that. Or else, because I think that's close enough to... Oh, there's two of them. Fantastic. Okay, let's try not to die. Need to find... There we go. Somewhere we can put a block. Definitely. There we go. Did he not drop anything? Oh no, it's down there. Okay. I was about to get really upset. And then his buddy. And there's his. Ow! Alright, so let's go throw this in our little chest here. And I bet I didn't pick up any copies. I have more than enough of those. Alright, so let us get back to building. Alright guys, so a couple other people actually in the Discord chat, so we are going to have a little chat with them while we do some work here. So give a couple seconds, we'll let them get on and we'll start talking. So see you in a couple minutes. Now, just to give you guys a heads up, I'm recording, so kind of keep it PG.
Okay.
Now you're just tempting me.
It's messed up, buddy.
What?
That's messed up. I'm gonna be going back through and editing this, and all of a sudden I'm gonna hear you, blurt out a random f bomb, or be like, "Damn it, furry!" Say hi to YouTube.
I'm hunting squid because Furry more or less convinced me to sell some dark.
It's beautiful.
But I'm gonna have to sell it like everything else I sell. Maybe I'm gonna sell this at like a diamond for 16, or like 4-5 diamonds for a stack, because it's just so hard, relatively speaking.
Because we don't have a squid farm.
Yeah.
That's what I sell my squid at. 2 for 6. I sell mine at 2 for 16 just because of how damn hard it is to get, and I can't get any because I can't get any spawns.
He was talking about how he was wondering if you'd sell him some wither skulls, and I was like, what wither skulls? He doesn't get any spawns because people are online.
I've gotten, like, if I fly out, if I run out there, like, when I first get out there, there's spawns. But,
Yeah,
like,
you have to fly in and out.
yeah.
That's the only way you can get spawns on this.
But yeah, like we were talking about, other than that, I don't really get too many spawns.
It makes sense. Sadly. It's mostly because I did a quick and dirty guardian farm rather than a proper one that would get me ink too.
Oh, so the ink is just a byproduct of your guardian farm.
Is not. I do not have ink as a byproduct.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would sell Dark Prismarine. It would be my second priority after lamps.
It does look good. That's the thing with dark oak and spruce.
Like,
Prismarine looks.
Given its rarity, I would without a doubt craft it if I got even moderate drops of ink. I would still craft it as my second priority until I ran out of ink, and then I'd start going to the other Prismarines. Right now, I craft out lamps first, and then I go craft other Prismarine types. I have almost complete coverage around my base for a conduit.
Nice. I think I'm going to put another one outside. I'm building on one side of this. I'm building like a dock type thing.
You guys are both really close to spawn.
What?
You guys are both really close to spawn.
Oh yeah, you could see my stuff from spawn.
I'm not really close to spawn. I'm actually some distance. Like, I'm not miles and miles. I could spend maybe 5 minutes boating back to spawn, but it's still not.
You're further than I am, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, closer, not farther.
Yeah.
Keep falling into lava.
I can attest firsthand that fire burns. I have many experiences attempting to swim in lava. Unsuccessfully, I might add.
You also don't really die if you have the proper armor.
Well, I've got, like, full protection.
Then just keep eating. You'll be fine.
I get stuck. Like, because it's like, difficult as hell to move in lava.
I think it's
So
good
you get
nether.
performance anxiety. Just tell the girl about that before.
I think for going around the net, just like 50-50 prot fire protection is just a good, not a bad way to go around.
Does fire protection stack?
Yes.
Oh, it does. I thought they didn't stack.
All protection stack.
Yeah, all the armor protection stat, at least.
Is there any other type of protection?
Like, I just think fire protection and a mix of fire protection and normal protection is just good for being in the nether in general.
Or just bring fire resistance.
Or a
Well, that's
fire
what I've been
resistance
doing.
potion.
I just buy Jeff out of fire resistance potions. I somehow have to build a boat. I'm not sure how that's going to go. But we're going to try. Should I make my boat out of?
Birch, because nobody else will.
Yes.
Well, I do live right, like, in a birch forest.
Come on, don't be a little birch.
Why do I have diamonds in my sugar box?
Yeah, like just from that trip, I ended up with a stack and 45 gold. So it's really not that uncommon. What's happening tonight?
Jeff said he was going to do a tour tonight. Now, whether he's actually going to do that or not is another story.
The only thing I'm gonna tell him to, if he goes in my base, is go into spectator and look at my strip mine.
I need to sort out my inventory. My storage, I mean. That's probably one thing I should do.
Should make my boat out of, like, brick. Like, screw physics. I don't want to make it out of oak, because that's what the dock is. What do I have a plethora of? Spruce, I think. I'm having builder's block. Is that a thing? It's a thing, right? Ooh, I don't have spruce. Maybe I will build it out of birch. Because why the hell not?
I mean, if you want an ugly boat, go ahead.
Screw it. It's gotta be birch. I don't even know how to build a boat. we are here. We have the start of the boat. Kind of rebuilt this thing about, I don't know, 7 dozen times. Do we want to do this? Or do we want to go someplace? I like the curve. Wait. Yep, we kind of messed up somewhere. So this. We kind of want to make this the same. And then this will be that. Alright, so we're kind of making progress here. I mean, you know, the inside of this is looking pretty snazzy here. So the main thing I wanted to get done was like the shape of the boat. So I think oh, that to be a corner. No, that's not a corner. That's not even the right way. Okay. Let's just do that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, but then that looks off. There we go. Give me that. I still didn't get it. Alright. So I think we got the like lower front done. Now we have to figure out the back. Yeah, kind of at a loss for words here. So I think, I mean, they pretty much just go like straight up. Let's bring it out a little bit more. Like that. A good size. I mean, this isn't like a gigantic Titanic boat or anything. This is like a small fishing boat. we're going to go through and change the inside of this a little bit. So this is basically the shell of our boat here. Okay, I need that. Alright, so now we need to figure out how we are going to design the inside of this. So we know we're going to need a deck. So let's grab, make some slabs. That's a lot of slabs. How's that look? Let's... did not work as planned. There we go. Maybe this doesn't really have a below deck. Some fishing boats don't. So this will be the deck. But you know what they do have? Like a little tank where they keep everything. So maybe that's what this is. And I can't get it now. And we'll put some trapdoors there. Yeah, okay. Sleep. Sleep. Let me sleep. Okay. Okay. So we need some trapdoors, but we'll make them out of oak. So we actually need 9. Okay. And we will put a torch down there. Okay, so the next thing we need to build is like the cabin area, and we can build that right here. So I think what we can do here is maybe we can switch to stripped birch for this. So let's say it's not a very big thing. We're going to put some fences there, that, then that. Let's see. We gotta figure something out here. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. And it still gives room to walk. Yes, much better. So you know what? We will use the oak as the contrasting. So now we need to make the mast, which I have no idea how I'm going to do. Actually, I kind of have an idea. We need to get some wool. Now they're docked right now, so the mast isn't going to be out. Or the sail, rather. It's not going to be out. And I just realized I probably put that on the wrong side. Yeah, I did. Alright, that's a boat. It's not a very fancy one, but I am happy with it, and that's all that matters. For the most part, we're done. So, gonna go ahead and call it the episode. In the next episode, we'll get to work on this little area right here. I think we'll put a couple shops right here. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.